Now, this will all look a little bit strange to some political commentators because they're going to be wondering if we've got a situation where the, shall we say, autocratic aims of the Turkish president have been somewhat squashed by the population saying, hang on there a minute. Isn't that surely something that would boost the markets and boost the economy?
I mean, at times one could make the argument that markets prefer stability over democracy, at least in the short term. Since the AK came to power and Erdogan came to power over a decade and a half ago, they've had a majority stable government, enormous economic growth, particularly in the per capita income, and overall the markets have identified stability with the AK and with Erdogan itself. Despite the economic slowdown, for them, they still represent that stability.
OK, so he provided a lot of economic growth for a long period, and I guess people still remember that. But as you say, I mean, the situation recently has not been anywhere near as good. There are some pretty serious economic problems now in Turkey, are there not?
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of the economic, not completely, but part of the economic slowdown did contribute to him getting fewer votes, and also for other political reasons. But I think for the most part, it's been too dependent. The Turkish economy in recent years has been too dependent on consumer demand and an active construction industry. It needs to diversify more, particularly producing higher quality products. And also there's a lot of need for structural reform in the economic and legal spheres.
So what political outcome would give investors more confidence, do you think? As you say, they don't like uncertainty, but really an autocratic leader would do well instead for them? Bottom
line is stable government, but stable government, considering the outcome of the election, is difficult to achieve, at least in the foreseeable future, in the short term. But what you're likely to see is either a weak coalition government, a weak minority government, or election before year's end. So in that sense, the stable majority government or stable coalition that they would like to see, I don't think will occur anytime in the immediate future. There's just too many differences among the parties, the four main parties.